Hello, my name is Mariana, and today this is a reading for Sagittarius. So, Sagittarius, as usual, I'm doing a reading with my own tarot deck, so the cards that you see are from this deck. So, Sagittarius, it seems like your reading today wants to emphasize your place in the world, and not just your place in terms of you realizing where you belong, but also your physical place in terms of city, spot in the world, specifically like the crossing of latitude and longitude. I don't know why that is so specific, but it seems like there is um, maybe you're studying some sort of astrocartography or something like that, or just geography in general, and you're looking in a map. The way that I'm seeing you is like you're not seeing something that is right in front of you, and I feel like there is, a lot that you're searching out there in this broader globe that feels very far away, but the guidance here is that you are already exactly where you need to be. It's like you don't have to go searching for this place. You are in this crossing, right? So it feels tricky, but actually it feels more simple than you're realizing or than you're making it seem to be right now. Sagittarius. It's like you want it to be more complex, perhaps. Maybe. I don't know. Okay, let's see. We'll see how the cards continue on this message. We begin with the Five of Pentacles. So, to me, this card originally was talking about this X on a map. So, showing this location that, if you follow the instructions of the map, then eventually it will lead you towards this treasure, towards this gold, towards the place that you're supposed to be, right? But more and more, this five, especially being the Five of Pentacles, being the Five of Earth, talks about the body, the individual, the vessel that you use in a sense to walk around in this earth. And I'm emphasizing a lot the earth because the world card here is ending your first part. So I feel like there is a place that you're searching for, or maybe, the place where you feel like you belong. There's something about you trying to find it because you're coming here as the Queen of Swords, Sagittarius. And the way that I was seeing you as the Queen of Swords was like, very intently, very carefully and mindfully, surveying things like around you in a very precise, it's almost like you had like this focus that is, going through and you're scanning over the land, or searching for this place. There's something that you know that if you set your intention, perhaps you are going to find it. It's like this is what you have in your mind, this is your belief. It's like if you focus, if you put all of your mind right in this, it's like you are going to find it. It's like it will reveal to you, or it will um it will become more visible, perhaps, because there's something about this Queen of Swords that is very analytical, it's very rational, but it's also very attached to sight, right? To the vision, to how you perceive the world with your eyes wide open, right? But the guidance here, beyond your attempt or your desire to find this place with logic and your eyes, the guidance here was talking about like, but you are already here. The reason why you're not finding it out there is because you're looking to the outside. You're not looking right underneath your feet, right? Where you're standing. Because it seems like you're holding this map, in your hands, right? And this is something that it's making you project outward, or it's making you think that this is a place that you still have to find, but you don't realize that actually you are standing right where this map is, showing you this axe. It's like where you are, yourself, your body is already in the right place. And I feel like the reason for that, and here's where the tricky part is. We have another character that is symbolized here by the King of Cups. And I feel like at first, Sagittarius, this prize, this treasure was yourself. It wasn't related to anything or anybody. But when this King of Cups showed up, it seems like there might be somebody that is so close to you that you're missing them entirely. It's like the same way that you're searching for your own place, for your own sense of where do I belong. It's like you're not realizing that you are in it. You are it, right? And it's interesting because this also has been coming up in the recent readings about not needing to search for anything, but rather just seeing that we are already this thing that we have been searching, right? So I feel like this is what is happening for you, Sagittarius. You are holding this map, but you're not realizing that you have already arrived. It's like from the moment that perhaps you incarnated here on earth, that you took on this vessel, this body, then it's like it's a question of, adjusting your mind, adjusting your eyes to see what's right in front of you or right beneath your feet. Because the thing about your desire to search out there, maybe it's intrinsical to Sagittarius right now that I'm thinking about it. But there's something that is so close to you that you're missing. It's like you're because they're coming after you. It's like your intention is out there. It's like there's something. It's like there. Okay, so that's the thing. Because you're searching for something that is not with you, you are in this belief, and perhaps a very unconscious belief, that you are lacking something, that there is some sort of treasure that you must go after, that there is something that is calling you. But really, the guidance here is that might be just your belief, that might be just your desire to explore. But there's something right where you are that is really special, that is really significant. And this might be a person that you already know. This might be a new person. The feeling that I'm having from this King of Cups, Sagittarius, is that they are very silent. It's like they don't want to disturb you. They see that you are engaged mentally or intellectually in some sort of work, or you are devoted to studying something, or it's like you are undergoing this intellectual task that is occupying your vision, is occupying your mind, and so you don't even realize that they are right there standing beside you, right? And I don't know if they arrived afterwards, if they were always there. It's like they're so quiet, they're respecting your time, they're respecting how you are, engaged with this search that you're doing, right? But I feel like there is an opportunity here that you're not seeing. And perhaps, this reading is to give you this this heads up, that there is somebody standing right beside you that wants to be part of your journey. It's like the 10 of Wands here is just talking about like the way that they perceive your research, your desire to explore, your desire to see what's out there and go for it. It's exciting. The fiery element here is just talking about how you excite them, right? It's like even though they're very quiet, and even though they're coming through as the king, it seems like they are very respectful in terms of they're not going to interrupt you. It's like, and you know, that's also something now that I'm thinking about. Um, in the Scorpio reading, or was it the Libra reading? I feel like there was this message about not wanting to cross the line or interrupt or interfere in any way, not be, you know, disrespectful. So I feel like that's something that I'm picking up from this King of Cups. It's like they see your path as really exciting. So I feel like they are, because the way that I'm seeing you, it's like you're looking out there. You're not seeing who's behind you. They approach you from behind, and because they're this second one here, right? You're looking forward, you're looking for what's ahead. They are right behind you, and you don't see them approach because it's almost like you're looking for the next challenge, you're looking for the next adventure, but it's like they want to join you. It's like they find exciting your own excitement for, you know, just to find new adventures, right? It's like they want to come along. There's something that, you know, rings really um maybe true in their heart, that feels like that should be, you know, something that, you know, maybe they could risk themselves going with you in this shared path. You know, the tens to me are about the shared path. But the way that I'm seeing the wands today is just talking about the excitement, how they feel like this could be a very exciting shared path. But they're not going to get your attention. It's like they're not going to interrupt you. It's almost like they're right there. The moment that you feel like, you know, turning your head, it's like you'll see that they're there, but they're not going to announce that they're with you. It's like they are going to be very discreet and very low profile, right? Because they don't want to be a burden. That's the thing. They don't want to be a burden, but they still want to be in this path with you. Maybe they are interested in knowing a little bit more about what you're trying to find, where you're trying to go. And you're not sharing, they're not asking, but they're there. They don't want to be a burden. So that's the reason why they don't want to interrupt you. But I feel like it's exciting for them to see your drive, your excitement, your maybe necessity to search for something else, for something other than you. But the guidance, as I said, is that it doesn't matter how far you look, or, you know, how many maps or how many different routes that you go searching for. The guidance here is clearly saying you are already in it. So perhaps the guidance here is actually like, you know, turn around, Sagittarius, and realize that there is somebody there with you, because it's going to be in some ways emotionally very significant. But because you are very not stuck in your mind, but it's like you're relying mostly in your intellect, in your mind, in your vision, in your human eyes. So you're not realizing that there is an opportunity already for something very, very beautiful and very special to start, to begin. Although, you know, the tens are, you know, the last card, right, in this sequence of 1 to 10. But the way that I'm seeing this, it's like the shared path that wants to start, right? And the way that this King of Cups is willing to join you, it's actually very beautiful and very it's very generous, but they also have their own intentions, right? But they want to accompany you. So the guidance here is look not out there, but where you are. The Queen of Pentacles right underneath the Queen of Swords is talking about the guidance that perhaps you are missing entirely, right? You're missing entirely that this person is there, the same way that you're missing entirely the guidance that instead of finding this location in a far off, in a far away country, or even in a far away galaxy. But this feels like a map of the world, of, you know, Earth and the planets and the continents and the planets, not the planets, the countries. So because it's the Five of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles. So there's something about the guidance here being, look at where you are. Instead of, you know, looking out there, Sagittarius, pay attention to what's right underneath your feet, because it's exactly what is underneath your mind, right? It's like, instead of looking for something that is, you know, taking your, it's like, that's the thing. It's like you are searching for something, but actually you're traveling with your mind, right? It's like your mind is wandering all around, right? You're not present where you are because your mind is wandering so far off that you're removed from the things that are right here where you are. And the guidance is, pay attention to what is right underneath you. Pay attention to the physical body, to your physical space, where you're standing right now, because this seems to be important. Because the Hierophant coming next, there is the combination of two meanings. The traditional meaning of this being a bridge from the divine to earth, to the mundane, right? The connection between the spirit realm and the earthly realm. But this actually was talking about being at the crossroads. And so your physical body is the crossroads, meaning it doesn't matter where you go, because it's almost like maybe you're trying to escape or to go somewhere else where you feel like you belong, because you feel like you lack this sense of belonging where you are. You see what I mean? It's like the reason for you to search out there perhaps is because you feel like you don't belong where you are, right? At least your mind thinks or makes you believe that you don't belong where you are. But you are exactly where you need to be. The crossing of this Hierophant is talking about the crossroads, and the crossroads here is not, it's not this negative connotation. It's actually talking about, as I said in the beginning, the crossing, the perfect crossing that is going to give you the exact location of latitude and longitude for you to find your spot, for you to be this bridge that is going to connect, right? The heaven and earth in here, right? Where you are. It's not that you have to go find this place. It's that you are already in it. You are already it. You are standing right in the place where you need to be. And that's what you are maybe, you know, not mistaking, but you're just not realizing. It's like you're not looking in the direction that you need to look. Maybe because if you look, that's the thing, if you look to where you are, you have the sensation that what you're going to find is lack, or is this sense of not belonging. But I feel like saying, Sagittarius, that is not true, because it seems like with these three cards here aligned in this way, they're showing that you have already found this place, that you are standing right in it, right? It's like you are it. You are this bridge. You are the crossroads. So it's almost like if you try to find this somewhere else, it's like, to be honest, you can find it. You can find it, because it's not about the place in the world, but rather how you identify yourself as being this perfect bridge, this perfect connection, the perfect vessel that can be the channel, right? Be the receptacle. Is that the right word? Be the axis, right? And it's like the blending also of these two words, right? Axis, right? The isn't that the a Latin word, axis mundi, axis something like that, is what it came through like very, very softly. Um, but it's also about axis, right? ACCESS, right? Axis, but also the axis of the world, right? It's like you're searching for your axis, perhaps with the CC, right? That you will feel like you belong there, that perhaps will open some sort of new reality for you. But actually, it's like you being in your own axis, right? It's like you are opening your own access to something that is divinely guided for you to be here, right? For you to be grounded, for you to find your place here on earth, but actually connecting and being this bridge to the divine. But it's like you have to be the axis so that you can have access, right? You see what I mean? I hope that makes sense. So Sagittarius, I am going to pull more cards for you, as well as the astrological rooms in the extended reading. So if you want to join me there, I'll be very happy to see you. You can find the link down below. If not, I'll see you next time. Okay, bye.